spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field for the first time today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here,
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Sun Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
this offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, dude.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Makes the grab, it's McClain. Got room at the 35. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Turning it on! Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. That's caught. It's McClain. Oh, he got loose. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. Saw it on that play. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it back.
didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Hoover. They're working that left side. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
Hey, guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. And they've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented, but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in Game 1 in conference play this season.
No doubt. We got to set the tone early, send a message early. We're not that team from a year ago. Like, that was a bad season. That was a down season.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pressure coming. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Hard-hitting tackle. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his 2nd year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Moss.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll return it. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Horned Frog come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They think there's room to run to the right here.
You've got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. RPO complete to open the drive. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man. It's Tyson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He leaves it with his back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt.
On to punt it away.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Quick completion on the out route. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Payne. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. With the catch, it's Udo. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyson. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's McClain. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The give from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Levin. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees his guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it, perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Barnes. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Scrambling away. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the 3rd sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, TCU. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Finds his man, it's Tyson. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Running back searching for a hole.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Running into the open space. Oh, what a cut! They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Finding an escape route. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. That's caught. It's Moss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Turns it on in midfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Levin. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Tyson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
31, TCU.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
TCU, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He lets it fly. Snags it on the right. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Arizona State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Got a little space. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
The Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. To the air, it's Levitt. Makes the catch.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Tyson. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Snap it to the back. He breaks a tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is on its way. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. To the air, it's Hoover. It's complete to the left. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Hamilton. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. On the snap, it's Tyson. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle, it's James. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Hoover. Release to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. Dumps it to the back. It's complete! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, I love this team's belief in their self. I love the way they responded. Listen, you're playing against a ranked team, a perceived better team. You get down early, but you don't quit, Jesse. You keep fighting. Man, they took the lead in this football game. You talk about heart and belief, they got it.
You're absolutely right, Dave. And that's one of the things this coaching staff is always harping on this team about. You play until there's zeros on the clock. You keep fighting. It doesn't matter how much you get down by. You play the next play, and they slowly but surely have scratched and clawed their way right back into this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Pulls it in, it's Moss. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Udo. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.